The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
This has been a quick start offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture good plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Falcons 5 men in the secondary, now in front. They'll try the left side with Taylor. A beautiful fake. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tackles, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. On 4th down, Fields steps away. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Touchdown, 49ers. Cortland Sutton, 39 yards. yards. And the Niners respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones, because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
18 Rattler.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 50. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Viking 18, Panther 11.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Chase Claypool, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Tapped over there on second down, but will wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and that one was incomplete. I can't imagine that would be the last shot that they take in this game.
Throwing on third down, Fields. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action, Fields. That's caught by Waller out left side. On the move past the 40. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, 49ers. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I'm like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Let's go now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. Street.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. A run with Mostert up the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. from the 13 now. They work on 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as they have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive to less than the double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last game, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They snap it to Fields. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They hand it off to Mostert. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. From the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he stopped immediately there. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 4th down.
Now it's Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They're going to go. It's Fields.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. In motion left comes Williams.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Raheem Mostert
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And some room to work.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On play action, Fields.
He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket in hot time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Play action. It's Fields.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
A
fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Come on.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Taylor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Well, here we go on fourth down. Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Second down, here's Mostert again. Down to the 25. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Mostert. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 25 yards. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On the counter, it's Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. They'll find the tight end Sullivan complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Let's face it, you want to get back into the game. These are the characters you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him.
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And a long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 4th down, Fields. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall to get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolf. Shot work. Panther Street.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 176 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On third down, here comes Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, it's Fields. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On second down, it's Taylor. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. That's one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry. From the gun on third down, Fields. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. 244 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Mostert is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4-5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, hitting them under 200 today.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Here's Fields. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Deputy Ranger. Trap 50, trap 50. 18, pioneer.
2nd and 11. And this is caught by Williams. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Mostert. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Being chased out left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Off-play action, Fields. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw taken in by Sutton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job in advancing there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Multiple defenders going home there for a loss of 11. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the